The main topics that will be explained in this video: DNA replication, phases in the cycle, what happens in mitosis. Creating an exact copy of DNA is called DNA replication. DNA replication happens before a cell divides during synthesis, a phase of the cycle. DNA replication occurs when the complementary strands of DNA break apart and unwind. With the help of enzymes called helicases, additional enzymes and proteins attach to the individual strands, holding them apart and prevent them from coiling. The point at which the double helix separates, and enzymes known as DNA polymerases move along each of the separated DNA strands, adding nucleotides to the exposed bases according to the base pairing rules. The process continues until the original double helix completely unwound and two new double helices have been formed. A repeating sequence of cellular growth and division in a living organism is also known as a cell cycle. The first three phases of the cycle will be where a cell will spend 90% of its time. The last two phases of the cell will be when it's about to divide. There are 5 phases in the cell cycle: first growth, synthesis, second growth, mitosis, and cytokinesis. The first growth phase is where a cell will grow and function. This phase is most of the cell's life. Often remain cells that cannot divide. Nerve cells, muscle cells, and somatic cells never divide, so they die and they cannot be replaced in the body. Synthesis is a phase when DNA of a cell is copied. Each chromosome will consist of 2 chromatids by the end of this phase, attached at the centromere. Mitosis is the process of which the nucleus of a cell is divided into 2 nuclei. The results will end up with the same number of chromosomes and exact same nucleus of the original cell. The last process of the cycle is cytokinesis. In this process, the cytoplasm divides during the cell. Damaged tissues can be replaced, organisms allowed to grow, the new cells will be identical to original cells, and reproducing asexually are produced by mitosis and cytokinesis. Okay, let's have a brief review over what we learned from mitosis. So, here we go. Interphase, the first phase in the whole cycle that it goes through for division. The organelles divide, the cells grow. DNA condenses into chromosomes for prophase. The nucleic membrane is broken down and spindle fibers are formed. Metaphase, the chromosomes line up along the middle of the cell. Anaphase, the chromatids are pulled toward the opposite sides of the cell. Telophase, there are 2 nuclei in one cell and the DNA condenses into chromatin. Cytokinesis, the cytoplasm divides and the whole cell splits into 2 daughter cells. And that's your quick review over mitosis and the end of this video.